First tonight, Minnesota lawmakers are avoiding a government shutdown with the passage of a $66 billion spending plan. The two-year budget includes a divisive bill that prevents adults living in the state illegally from receiving health insurance under Minnesota Care. KIMT News Service Evan Berg is joining us live from Rochester after speaking with local lawmakers about the final moments of the 2025 legislative year, which wrapped up during a special session in the early hours of this morning. Evan.
Jess, I spoke with Rochester Senator Liz Bolden, and she says people on both sides of the aisle are walking away a little unhappy after the final budget agreement, but at least for now, the budget is done.
Very closely divided legislature, which means everything we did was a compromise, which is not bad in and of itself, but means that, there are things that everybody likes and things that that you don't like. And
according to Senator Bolden, there were several contentious pieces of legislation across the aisle during this week's special session. One involved recent changes to Minnesota Care, excluding illegal immigrants over 18.
I think it's a tragedy. I think that is not what we should be doing, both for just humanity reasons. Everyone should have access to the healthcare they need, but also for financial reasons.
By the time we get into the tails, it goes from 62 million to 194. Members, the impact of that, and this is underestimating the count. So the reality is we're north of 20,000 in this program right now.
Another involved over $250 million in special education costs that a Blue Ribbon Commission has been tasked with saving in the budget. If they can't, it could mean further cuts.
We have, as a state, disinvested in education for decades.
That we are taking the cuts out of the kids who need the education with the special educators the most. I cannot believe it.
Barring any further cuts at the federal level, which may warrant another special session in the future, legislators are hoping this can at least put the next 2 years' budget on the books for now. Live in Rochester, Evan Berg, KIMT News 3.
All right, thank you so much, Evan. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is also speaking out about the end of this legislative session, saying in part, quote, "Against the backdrop of partisan dysfunction in Washington, Minnesota is proving that we can still come together and get things done for the people we serve. With the most closely divided legislature in the country, we passed the largest reduction in state spending in state history," end quote. Walz is expected to sign all 14 bills passed during the special session to complete the $66 billion two-year budget that takes effect July 1.